Hey everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we got Queen Galfrey to come over here, and now she's gonna tell us to go and, I guess, destroy the Midnight Fane and remove the demonic seal, right? So, yeah, it's been a month. The last episode covered an entire time span of like 20 or so many days that I had to edit together. It was kind of a headache, but, you know, hopefully it was enjoyable. And now we're gonna continue with the story. Let's go.
Well, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. The Midnight Fane will fall.
We must send the people of Drezen to take shelter, and you must inform all of your companions. The hour is upon us.
The hour is upon us. Yes, let's go. Alright, defeat the leader of the something. Oh, I just point at it and it rumbles. Nice. It's an earthquake. I thought it was the hand of the Inheritor that would do that. Oh, okay. It literally is just a fortress right there on the bottom. That's interesting. Demon Lords over there. Oh, here it is, the hand of the Inheritor. You smell the tang of metal in the dry and warm air of the mysterious Fane, accompanied by a hint of rotting flesh. The hand of the Inheritor ruffles his wings anxiously. The golden glow that usually surrounds the angel seems to have been snuffed out. A grim, distorted place. It feeds on foulness and breeds foulness. It's as if we have descended into the abyss itself. All the lands of the world were corrupted with this poison, but I've never seen anything like this. Why is this place so unusual? There is a rift nearby, and the source of our troubles. The abyss seems to cling to the wound inflicted on the world here. What threats can we expect to encounter here? Demons travel freely through the rift. We don't know where exactly the malevolent gateway leads into the abyss, but we must assume reinforcements could appear from it at any moment to help the Fane's defenders. What's more, demons feel at home here, in proximity to the rift. Spells that are supposed to banish them to their home plane will have no effect. Do the demons know that we're here? Oh, they do, no, without a doubt. We are on their land, on the very threshold of the abyss. We also announced our arrival quite emphatically when we broke through the barrier. Everything is clear. I am ready for battle. Let's do it. The Queen, who has been silent until now, raises her hand in an imperious gesture. I have the following tactics in mind for us. The hand of the Inheritor and I shall take the defensive position and try to, let's say, attract the demons' attention. I'm certain they won't miss their chance to dispatch the Crusaders' figurehead and deprive Radiant Ryomde of her herald in one fell swoop. Commander, your goal is to battle your way to the depths of the Fane and find and dispatch the demon leader, whoever that may be. However, be alert if you hear the sound of a horn. Rally to our side at once. Side once more. Together, we will break the demon's resistance and dispose of their leader. Then we'll decide what we can do to eliminate his threat once and for all. As if replying to the Queen's word, a terrible roar thunders up to the depths of the Fane. Oh, that must be the master of the house bidding us welcome. If my hearing serves me right, that is the roar of a balor, the most bloodthirsty spawn of the abyss. Find him, champion, and may Ryomde light your way. Alright, let's do this. We got angels on our side and everything. Who's that guy? Oh, is that our Crusaders? Oh, they're gonna help us out. Nice. Oh, it's gonna be a battle already. You came, little humans, and you brought your celestial friends with you. Maybe you like to bow before the shrines of Deskari, Baphomet and Nocticula, Our Lady in the Shadow. Hold your tongue, demon. I'm Galfrey of Mendev, the Queen and leader of the Holy Crusades. I've come here with my warriors to purge the land you have corrupted. Queen or not, do you think I have a clue what you humans call each other? Crush them, you scum, or Darrazand will have you for dinner. Oh, okay. I didn't even have a chance to buff up or anything, huh? Tier proximity. Okay. Nice. Got them all. I guess we keep pushing. Alright, I guess we keep pushing. The altar is covered in symbols on the door in front of it. Has 3 slots marked with the symbols of 3 demon lords: Deskari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. Okay, cool. Hold on. Can I talk to you? If I talk to you, what does that do? This place is teeming with inescapable evil. Galfrey, what were you doing? Let's go get on the defense again. On the defense. Okay, sure. Okay, we finally got to level 14. So let's do it. Level 14, level up. You know, good old persuasion, always important. I guess knowledge of the world also very important because no one else is doing it on my side. Oh, whatever. Yeah, and spell specialization. Hold on. Yeah, create undead. Yep. Spell specialization there. That's it. Level 14. Nice. Oh, it was pretty simple. Level 14. Level 14 War Priest. Also pretty simple, it seems. Yeah, get more religion. Yeah, I love religion. There we go. Santin Vane. Dunzo. Delamere. Go more Slayer. Oh, you actually get some stuff. That's interesting. Mobility. Let's get some trickery up in you. Because just in case if I ever need to replace, you know, good old Woljif, then I'll have something. I'll have someone as a backup. And yeah, what else do I want? Yeah, screw it. Let's just take crippling strike, kind of like what Woljif has. Stack the strength damage. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why not? Stacking the strength damage. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Quarry. Nice. Good. Not bad at all. I can get more mutagen fighter. Yeah, mutation warrior. Good. Yeah, more athletics, more mobility, more perception. Yeah, very nice. What else do I want though? Yeah, just get improved initiative. I have nothing else that I want to get online, right? It's +4 bonus on initiative checks. Sure, sounds good to me. Good, good, good. Woljif. What else do you got? Eldritch Scoundrel. Yep. Let's do this. A lot of stuff here. Sure. Yeah, like that as well. Let's try Icy Prison. I think Icy Prison is pretty good. And Phantasmal Web. Yeah, I think those two are pretty good spells to have. Level 5 spells. Good, good, good. Nice. And Rejo. I got more Armature stuff. Crit Focus is also pretty good. I think Penetrating Strike makes a lot of sense. Right? Your attacks, main weapons with weapon focus ignore up to 5 points of damage reduction. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah. Penetrating Strike. Yes, yes, yes. 5 points of damage reduction. Ignore. Really nice. I mean, that's pretty good. Alright, level 14 in the bag. Uh-oh. Enemies at the entrance. Stop them or your bones will decorate my master's labyrinth. No, it's Minagho. Consider it done, mistress. They still take orders from her, even though she failed almost on every occasion, really. Come on, guys. You guys can be better than this. Okay. I guess they didn't see us, actually. Hilarious. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, and also, right, help the allies at the sounding of the horn. The allies holding the line at the entrance of the Fane sound a horn to alert the commander to the arrival of specially powerful enemies. Then the commander can turn around and attack, strike the demons from behind. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's what we're gonna do. Strike the demons from behind.
Yet another obstacle.
Okay, right. Let's help my allies out.
This one's mine.
Oh, there's actually a lot of them there. Okay. It's the Diva, the Murderer. Okay, cool, cool, cool. It's actually a full-fledged battle. Queen Galfrey's here, though. Oh. Wow, that guy's beefy. Good hand of Inheritor. Oh, nice. Doing good. They're just... Oh, okay, never mind. The angels got them. They don't even need me. Okay. Oh, maybe they do need me. Okay, the Crusaders are getting kind of wrecked. Maybe they do need me. Yeah.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Crusader boys are getting wrecked. Fountain, get up there. Nice. Nice, okay. Secured the front here? Nice, okay, cool. A lot of Crusaders actually died, never mind. Okay. Maybe they need me more than I thought. Oh, okay, they're actually pushing in. Okay, they're moving, they're moving. Okay, good on defensive. Okay, they seem to be in high spirits, which is nice to see. Alright, keep pushing then. Keep going. Oh, okay. A book for section. A strange scene is revealed with the commander's eyes. Bodies of mortals of different ages and races are neatly hung on hooks. They aren't impaled. Instead, they dangle from restraints carefully looped around over each hook. The entire structure is more akin to a wardrobe hung with clothes and torture chamber, but it is no less disturbing for the comparison. All the bodies are strangely withered, almost mummified, but their eyes are wide open. The dead stare of a blue-eyed half-elf girl hanging on the central hook is fixed on the commander. Another step and they all die, shouts the demon Minagho from behind the structure. These are my husks. One snap of my fingers and they'll all be dead, and any strike you direct at me will be turned on them. It's not in vain the vengeful undead knight raises his sword and grasps grimly. The lateral losses don't matter. What's born is killing this lying beast. The commander's reply comes swiftly. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, Staunton, that's cool that Staunton Vane is here in the thing. So remove cursor to spell magic. I know how to sever your connection to your victims. Now they are out of danger. Yes. Magic. To hell with you, Minagho screams, preparing to run. The spell releases the poor husks from the demon's power. They no longer look like corpses, but they clearly require healing. They groan and call for help in a rasping chorus. The hair of the blue-eyed young woman in the center turns gray before the commander's very eyes, as if each passing moment lasts a dozen years for her. Her face seems vaguely familiar. The commander rushes forward to help the victim. Ooh. I have to stop Minagho's escaping. I have to stop Minagho's. I'm sorry, victims. But you guys are gonna, Queen Galfrey's got you. Don't worry. I'll stop Minagho myself. The commander's attack reaches its target. Minagho screams with pain but manages to finish her spell and disappears, nursing her fresh wound with hoarsely exhaling the words of a curse. The blue-eyed half-elf, now aged, falls from her hook and lands heavily on the ground. Her gray hair, brown only moments before, covers her face. Her shoulders are trembling, but her fingers curl into fists. A glow of healing magic engulfs her hand, and she runs her finger over her face. Her trembling subsides as she struggles to her feet. Do not abandon me, Inheritor, and give me strength to aid my brothers and sisters in their hour of need. The old woman whispers softly. Her hands once more begins to glow with healing light, and she rushes to help the commander to heal the other husks. The commander now sees her face. It is the face of Yaniel, the hero of the First Crusades. Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay, wow. So Yaniel is actually alive. That's weird. Did not expect that. Oops. The blue-eyed old woman helps the last victim down from the hook. We're alive, we're free, no more of this endless imprisonment. She looks at you, whoever you are, accept the gratitude of Yaniel, an unlucky paladin who spent years serving as a demon's plaything. The woman glares at Staunton. Is that you? Who did this to you, my friend? Oh, she recognizes Staunton. That's funny. Instead of answering, the dwarf slowly turns his head towards you. Staunton is my friend, or was one. Goddess, or hear my oath, I will avenge what you did to him. I've met Yaniel once already, and that one turned out to be an enemy in disguise. How can you prove you're not a fake? I don't have to prove anything to you, monster. Her hands are clenched into fists. I would prefer talking to you instead of killing you. We have nothing to talk about. The old woman steps forward only to receive your blow and drop to the ground. Oh. See ya, Yaniel. Oh, I killed her. Whoops. Okay, huh. I guess that's what happens when you bring evil undead Staunton Vane. Whoops. Ah, my bad, my bad. Sorry. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. Grisilia, priestess of Nocticula. Okay. Succubus. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see what happens. Here, Grisilia, Grisilia, priestess Nocticula. The succubus reclining on the pillows notices you, but doesn't even make an attempt to attack you. Her dark eyes track your every move. Welcome to the shrine of Nocticula, Commander. I am Grisilia, Nocticula's devoted priestess. I'm supposed to stop your kind, but you charged in here so resolutely, so imperiously, that my hand is already moving to offer you the key. Demons usually try to kill me on sight. Are you so terrified you decided to simply surrender? Grisilia smiles and shrugs a naked shoulder. You would hardly believe me if I told you I was in awe of the commander's glory, or how I'd want to feel those hands that have brought death to so many demons treat my body like a holy relic. It's partially true. Grisilia leans forward, looking you in the eye. I dreamed of you barging into my boat and taking me violently like your slave, but I dreamed even more often of you giving me freedom. There's no place for me in Drezen. That stuck-up prig who thinks he's the irreproachable messenger of Iomde won't let me up there, but I can't return to my mistress to report this either. Grisilia sighs heavily. Her chest is rising, falling in a supple wave. Darrazand, that brute, got the idea that we all must fight to the very end. He's not letting anyone flee to the abyss. But tell me, why would I fight you, the victor? All I can do is kneel and give you the key to the door that guards the rift. Okay. Demons never do anything for no reason. What's the catch? Grisilia wags her finger at you like you're a disobedient child. The suspicious, Commander. There is no catch. I just want to spend more time with you and test you. Her eyes flash. I want to know whether I can trust you with the key. Well, tell me, why should I believe that you will defeat Darrazand? You'll get a present if you convince me. Grisilia doesn't do anything, just looks at you. But as you stare back at her, you're struck by the realization that she is incredibly beautiful. Her features seem familiar, though you can't place her, and at the same time her beauty is a blend of everything that's ever aroused your desire, even in passing. Mickey Mouse, whispers the voice, the one you heard so often in your dreams. Come out to me, I dream of you. Ah, damn, I failed a will check. You see no point in resisting. Finally, your most ardent, half-forgotten fantasies will become a reality. There is no point in searching. Everything you need is here. But instead of touching you, Grisilia laughs and the vision dissipates. I thought better of you, Commander. If you can't resist me, what would a stronger succubus manage if she deigned to set her sights on you? You will just be a toy in her hands. I'm starting to doubt that you have defeated as many demons as they say, and that you're capable of defeating Darrazand. Alright, I'll prove to you that I can defeat Darrazand. Grisilia smiles, baring her sharp fangs for a moment. Oh, Commander, your willingness to indulge me is so gratifying. Perception. You don't care how I'm going to defeat Darrazand. You're just bored and want to have some fun, but I think we've talked enough. Grisilia sighs heavily. Of course I'm bored. I had to sit in this dungeon because my mistress is an ally of Baphomet and Deskari. There's absolutely nothing to do here. Alright, go on, kill your Darrazand if you find him so much more interesting than me. That does sound impressive, I suppose. I'll have to give you the key. You'll just have to take it by force otherwise. Grisilia licks her lips rapaciously. Take it, and take this as a little souvenir. Look at it and remember me. Gracilia's hand caresses her stomach, lower and lower, and I'll be thinking of you. Alright. Okay, sure. I have to go. Then Grisilia gives you a lazy smile. Farewell, Commander. Too bad we have so little time. I could spend eternity with you. Okay, fine. Alright, interesting. So she just gave me the key? That's fine by me. Okay, well, we're back to the end of the Inheritor area, and I think we're gonna have to place some keys over here. Yes, the keys of the servants. The altar is covered in the same symbols as the door in front of it, and it has 3 slots marked with the symbols of the 3 demon lords, Deskari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. Yeah, let's get Baphomet servants. Key fits perfectly and starts to emit a disturbing glow. Insert the key of Deskari servants. Yep, also disturbing, and then Nocticula, also very disturbing. When the last key is inserted, you hear a rumble. The door in front of you opens, and the way to the heart of the Fane is clear. Hell yeah. Let's do this. Right. Okay, cool. This is going to be the final push, I guess. I would have to imagine.
We do it my way. We do
Let's do
it
this.
my way.
Let's go. I'm buffed up. Ready to fight. Here it is. You are blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like giants are hammering on your temples, and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound has reopened at the worst possible moment, and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from within it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain in your heightened awareness remains. The hall bears the traces of the huge balor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are cowering against the walls. Minagho, shivering, covers the wound you dealt her with one hand, while trying with the other to wipe away the blood oozing from the symbol carved into her forehead.
Let me into the rift, Darrazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
That's right, it's madness.
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
Balor unleashes a deafening roar, the eyes on his huge head filling with true madness. You've ravaged 2 beautiful cities, Canabras and Drezen. You've built your unholy nest right under our feet. In the name of Abadar, I will cleanse the city of your corruption once and for all. Let justice be done. Oh, really? Clinking of coins, your weapons gleam with a golden light, and you hear the melodious clinking of coins. The judge of the gods has heard your prayer. Yes, the clinking of coins, Mickey Mouse's favorite.
I told you, Darrazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Drezen.
Ah, that'd be cool, yeah. Yeah.
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Drezen. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
Finally. Alright, let's do this. Merilith Conqueror. Ooh. Ouch. I should have cast invisibility. Damn. Whatever. That's my bad. There you go. Gotcha. Gotcha like this. And then quarry you. Yes. Good, good, good. Land. You go like this and you shoot him. Yeah, charge in there with my skeleton. Skeleton getting wrecked a little bit, and that's okay. It happens, it happens. Let's get in there with good old Staunton Vein. Get your vengeance. Oh, Queen Galfrey's with me. What the heck? Wait. Oh, an angel. Hand of the Inheritor as well. Wow. Wait a minute. It's a lot easier than I thought. Huh. Oh, that's gonna be a lot tougher. Alright, see ya, Darrazand. Your days are numbered. The entire crusade's with me. Just look at them slowly laugh as they walk forward. So confident.
Why not both?
Let's go.
Not an option.
Alright, let's do it. Shoot him.
You won't survive.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, okay, I missed. Wow. Missed a lot there, huh? Slap him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Big explosion as he died. My skeletal executioner is getting wrecked.
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the World Wound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
Honey and salt. Actually, his voice sounds very familiar. It sounds like something from Diablo.
My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander.
All about me.
About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it.
Means it's harshly.
That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
Alright, you have my full attention, my queen.
Your forbearance is most appreciated. The first and most glaring issue I'd like to discuss is how you have used the divine gift that was bestowed upon you.
Uh-oh, he's gonna scold me for being a lich.
An aura of necromancy hangs over Drezen. My clerics and paladins tell me they have never seen anything like it, even in Geb, and its source is quite obvious.
Yeah.
A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well.
Oh, interesting. You successfully executed the role of a military commander during the assault on Drezen and preserved the better part of your army. Ah, hell yeah, she recognizes that.
I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions.
Wait,
The
Arushale.
good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where one well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
Arushale, she's an okay person, okay? I don't even take her with me.
With all due respect, my lady,
Oh, see, let's still here.
Arushale has proven herself to be a faithful and
everyone's
reliable
here, I see.
comrade. She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons defeated. Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
Yeah, exactly.
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sealer. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
Let me remind you that you were the one who assigned Nura Dendewar to my entourage who turned out to be a Baphomet cultist, so which of us is incapable of choosing worthy companions?
A fair reproach.
Ooh.
Let's hope Arushale will stand head and shoulders above Nura.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor.
The queen cringes
This
from a
sacred
toothache.
relic handed to you to defend the city against the demons has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
Come on.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize. That is why I am forced to remove you
What?
from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
What? Really? Oh no. This is how you thank me for everything I've done? Throughout the Queen's entire speech, Darren is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the commander are guided by that desire.
Typical. Get us to do the job first, and start with the questions after. Next thing they'll be telling us to empty our pockets and kicking us out the door.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope, our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade.
Uh-oh.
But
Mom and
let
Dad's
me
fighting.
continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals,
Nihindrian, okay.
which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source.
Okay.
Thanks to the book recovered from Aureli Vorlish's laboratory, we know that the rift before us cannot be closed until the first and main rift is closed. The one that lies in the Threshold Fortress. So, for the safety of Drezen, I shall have to destroy all the exits out of the Midnight Fane and block everything here so that demons coming through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon Drezen again. This is a forced measure. I am doing it for the safety of the city.
Okay, makes sense.
But this won't solve the problem. We should... No, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the Abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
Oh, okay, interesting. What if I refuse to go to the Abyss? That sounds scary.
It will mean that one day the Abyss will come for you. I might disagree with my righteous sister-in-arms at times, but there is one thing she is indisputably right about. Evil must be killed at the root. The Nahindrian crystals are too great a threat, and we may never get another chance of reaching their source.
Okay.
Correct. I imagine I'll be up to the task of leading the Crusaders. 100-odd years of experience must count for something, but your mission in the Abyss is critical.
If you destroy the Fane and its exit, how will I return to Galarian?
Don't worry about that. I will go with you, and I know the secrets of traveling between planes.
Okay.
I have also been to the Abyss before, and I have fought the beasts that dwell there. My sword and my experience will help you on this mission.
Okay, sure, an angel's coming with me. Alright, fine. True, until the problem of the Nahindrian crystal is solved, we won't be able to win. I'm going to the Abyss.
We will go to the Abyss side by side, champion, and Drezen will greet us with jubilation on the day of our return.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Queen's eyes dart away and her knuckles turn white as she grips her hilt. Yeah, okay. So what? I'm just screwed now? I just have to go to the Abyss? The Nexus, interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me do some housekeeping first, okay? Alright, well, time to go to this Nexus apparently. I guess that's where we're going. Into the Abyss we go. Whee! Alright.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward. To solitude. To the unknown. To the Abyss.
To the Abyss. The Midnight Isles. Alright. Let's see it. Hey, where's my angel? Is he coming? Oh. Wait, what? What? Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. Can maximize all my crusade stats. I'm sorry. Champion, I'm amazed I sense a surge of power in you within you the moment you boldly stepped forth to the rift. The power was dark, but I have faith that you can keep it in check and wield it only to save Galarian from the abyssal invasion. Yeah, of course. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading, so that's where the rift leads, the realm of the most cunning of all demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but the fact that it brings me neither joy nor consolation. The Abyss. With chilling clarity, you realize how far Abadar is from you now, and how hostile this place is towards everything he values. Honesty, unity, duty, community. These words ring hollow here. Are there any cities in the Abyss? It is impossible to imagine demons inhabiting a real city, only a disgusting parody of it, a shape without any substance, a scorpion-infested pit that barely even looks like a city. One day, the legions of the righteous will march through this plain and trample its residents into dust. Alas, we won't live long enough to witness that day, but we can bring it closer by completing our mission. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. An odd mix of pensiveness and profound aversion rings in the angel's voice. This is the realm of Nocticula, the Lady of Shadow. Every corner of the Abyss repellent is its own way, but this is where one truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures at the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered, every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the ones we're standing on right now. This place seems to have been created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us, but as I look at this black sky, I realize sometimes the death of evil creates even greater evil. Interesting. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy. So the archipelago has become much larger in the millennium of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Galarian? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the world wound, but it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I will not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Deskari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow, the angels answers without hesitation. This is the abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or the one that who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already, how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. Yeah, that sucks, that's true. What is our plan? We need to find the source of the hindering crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the world wound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they were doing with the crystals here, whether they were creating them or mining them or bringing them from here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who was in charge of the demons on the side of the rift. There still may be traces here or even some documents or witnesses. I see, onward. Be careful, champion. I'll wait for you here. Oh, okay, you'll wait for me here, apparently.
I'm off.
Nice, a very big purple place. This once used to be a working portal, but it seems, but now the gates are inactive and lifeless. Alright, cool. Stone entrance to these places looks worn, so there's no doubt that I saw frequent use. Oh, I got my mythic powers. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, wow. Nice place, nice bony place. So I guess that does make sense that we go to the Abyss to kill demons, because at least in D&D, the only way to kill a demon is to kill it in its home plane, which is the Abyss. So yeah, this makes sense. Go to Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, Lich. Nice. I don't know, maybe last stand, right? Once per day, when 2 HP drops low, you become unkillable. I'm immune to damage, make you unconscious. Yeah, like 2 extra rounds of just spelling, of slinging out my spells. Yeah, that could be useful. Yeah, sure, last stand. Why not? Okay, maybe Sense Vitals. Let's induce sneak attack. Maybe resist energy. Yeah, sure, resist energy. Sure, why not? Sense Vitals, resist energy. Sounds good to me. Maybe protection from energy communal. Sure, why not? A little more utility. Can't hurt me, I guess. You know what? Maybe Joyful Rapture. All allies within the area effect are freed from any emotion effects. Oh, that's pretty good, right? There's a lot of emotion effects out there. Sure, why not? Joyful Rapture. And what else? Sure, let's try Key Shout. Why not? Key Shout. Maybe I can stun them. Like better version of the Screech thing that I had. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Sure. Okay, I got my Plague Beast Mastodons. Yeah. Dark Rites, interesting. Cast spells as if the cast level's 2 levels higher. Wow, that's really nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Dark Rites. Cool,
I'll
cool.
take care of it.
Nice. Okay, other guys. You know what? Let's be unstoppable for Staunton Vane. You know, unstoppable. Why not? Yeah, sure. That's good to me. Unstoppable. There you go. Good. Delamere, because there's a lot of big targets these days. Yeah, so big as they are. Sure, why not? Okay, good for Delamere. Lan, how about you? And maybe make Lan unstoppable as well. You know, why not? Sure, make Lan unstoppable. Yeah, that could be cool. Unstoppable for Lan.
Ask nicely.
Woljif. Maybe always a chance. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1 on attack roll. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sure, always a chance. Why not? Always a chance. Let's go. Why not? Go.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
Let's see it. Yeah, maybe always a chance for Regil as well, because he attacks a lot. Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Always a chance. Go. There we go. Nice. Good, good, good. Mythic powers activated. The stones of the arch emit a revolting high-pitched shriek. In response to the vibrations, the particles of ash and grit under your feet float upward. They gather together and violently twist themselves into a whirlwind, at the heart of which an ember of magic flame ignites. The fire becomes brighter until you see a strange city inside the flames, featuring aerial spires, staircases that lead into the void, and streets entangled in a way that contradicts any logic or common sense. You see buildings that seem to be caught in an endless loop of crumbling and rebirth from ruin, islands that float in the ether, and alleyways that disappear and reappear again in a different location a few moments later. The city is reminiscent of a grimacing clown, one that makes mocking faces and changes expression every second. Here and there you see other glints of lights flashing in the city streets. After you take a closer look, you realize that the lights irradiate from other arches similar to the one before you. The gold coin with Baphomet's mark, which you found in Darrazand's body, reacts to the revolting sound by vibrating. The coin appears to be an enchanted item set to resonate magically with the arch, possibly serving as a tool of some sort. Let's figure out what we're seeing. Nice. You notice that the entire city appears to be littered with an intricate network of portals, with the arches serving as artifacts, allowing you to access the alien network. Interacting with arches seeming to formulate a clear request in your mind, at which point the magic will transfer you to another portal along the network. Okay, sure. Gonna do some world stuff. Man, this is my knowledge stuff is really bad. Identify the place you are seeing. Judging by its surreal architecture, its chaotic conglomeration of houses right in the middle of the streets, and by the large number of islands that hover in the air or float in random directions, what you see is some sort of demonic city. Okay. Sure. Touch the whirlwind inside the arch. What's that? The magic engulfs your body, drips down your skin, makes you feel slightly tingly. The vibration becomes wilder, reverberating within your body with a nauseating echo. You feel like a boulder set in the cup of catapult, ready to be flung at any moment. Let's try this out. Yeah, failed. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's failed. That's fine. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Succubus over there. Alright, let's see what she has to say. And though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, you open her eyes. Her lips, crusted with blood, release a groan. You, Baphomet's spawn, run through your portal. You run too, Hepsamira. You think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadow is stronger. She will get her revenge anyway. Who did this to you? Hepsamira, the succubus groans with hatred through her lips, half sealed with clotting blood. I've been following them, wanted to warn Our Lady. Curses on Baphomet and his spawn. What were Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. They've been mining crystals. They said it's to attack the Crusaders, but I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. Our enemies fighting each other in the abyss instead of attacking Galarian with their joined forces. That was to be expected, but it's still nice to hear. The ones who maimed you, where did they go? Through the portal. The succubus' green eyes brighten. Are you chasing them? Find them. I'll get my revenge even after I die. Having lost the last of her strength, the succubus drops her head into her chest. Then she adds in a wheezing voice, my key, I've got it hidden in a lesser shaft, not the one with the bones, and another one in a bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow their trail through the portal. Alright, sure. You've kept death waiting long enough. The succubus utters a soft cry and closes her eyes forever. Pew. See ya. Nice. Oh. Hey, look, it's Suture. How you doing, bro? It's been a while. You hear muttering coming from the pile of bones. Gone. They're all gone. And left me with nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large, giant skull shakes, and an old acquaintance of yours, the dredge called the Suture, climbs up from under it, grumbling, groaning. He notices you. He blinks, and then he says in a tone of extreme melancholy, oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Suture? Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations for my newest luxurious palace, with a view of Ishiar's best beaches. The dredge mumbles. Then, without missing a beat, he says wistfully, I was on my way to see Mistress Aureliu, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Every lousy Brimarak can do it, but I can't. All I could do was reach the Midnight Fane and slip into the rift, but now I can't go any further, so I've been searching for the portal keys. You've seen those big things up there on the surface. They were kept closed most of the time so the slaves wouldn't run away. They can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat, and then who knows, maybe I could have found Mistress Aureliu. There's Aureliu around here somewhere. You're a funny lad, you are, the demon grunts. My mistress. She's like the wind. One moment she's here, the next she's gone. But she loves coming to Alush, to the abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here. What is this place? It's a little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Nocticula. The Suture grimaces, a former burrow that is. Once I visited this place with my mistress Aureliu on business, and this place was abuzz with life. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hepsamira was choking the life out of both. You know Hepsamira, do ya? Nasty horn-headed Nephilim, and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled. Where did all these bones come from? They belong to the giants who used to work in these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug the rocks with their own hands, do you? This mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dump. Every time an enslaved giant died, they just dumped the carcass here. I'm here to find the source of the Nihidrian crystals. Do you know anything about that? Well, you've just found one. Good for you. The Suture sweeps his arm in a wide circle. This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted it and they left. So the crystals can simply be mined like any regular mineral. Simply enough, but not that simply. The Suture grunts. They can be mined alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive. That's all I know. How many other mines are like this one? There are several more on this island as far as I could see, but they've all must have been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if they knew they even had a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have the demons known the secret of the crystals? What is the secret you're talking about? These crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers that can be extracted from a crystal important to the demon, no one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress, I mean Lords Baphomet and Deskari, are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire abyss. Everything's clear to me now. So quick to understand, aren't we? Alright, well then I have to go. You know what? You better look around. Really closely. Maybe be happy you'll find a key. A portal key. It looks like a faded piece of glass, but it's filled with power. It'll shine purple. It'll walk around to search some more. Alright, sure. Search some more. Oh, wait, what? Zacharias. Oh, jeez. Huh. Zacharias is here. Okay, hold on. My foot fell asleep. It takes you a moment to realize the ghostly floating figure of Zacharias the Lich. His dry, rasping voice fills your ear as he begins to lecture you angrily. Student, where have you been all this time? I finished my research, studied the crystal you brought me, and where were you? Do you not think I have languished in my prison long enough? Are you going to test my patience? How did you get here? It is a projection, student, a simple trick. You may even be able to master it someday if you follow my orders diligently and stop wasting my time with such ridiculous questions. I did my duty and followed the Queen's order. Zacharias launches an angry tirade that leaves your ears ringing. Since when did the orders of that puffed up little fool Galfrey become more important than my freedom? The Lich gives an exasperated sigh. Well, we shall have to find a way to use your absence to our advantage. I've completed my examination of the vessel you brought me, and though I do not understand how it is connected to your soul, something else has been made clear to me. From my examination of the crystal vessel, I can conclude that this magical item has somehow come into contact with your spiritual essence. The traces of your essence lingered within the vessel like drops of wine in an empty jug. After a close inspection of these tiny remnants of your soul, I can say that it is very strong. It is certainly much stronger than that of a mortal. It is more akin to the soul of an ancient dragon or a demigod, perhaps even an imperial or a demon lord. No wonder it has resisted my spells and my attempts to free it from your body in order to perform the ritual. We have to find a way to weaken your soul. Wait, what? What's wrong with my soul? The Lich gives you a searching glance and then says with some bitterness, you were just lucky. I'm not sure how you have such a powerful soul, I must admit it. I do find it somewhat ironic that such a strong soul is contained in such an average host. You really are completely ordinary in all respects save one. Thank you, man. Have you ever encountered a soul like mine? No, I do not think that mortal souls could possess this much energy and power. You are an anomaly. I do not understand how your mortal body could contain such a powerful soul. It is all the more intriguing. The object I gave you, do you know what it is? It is a magical item, but its purpose escapes me. Such items can be used for ritualistic purposes in a dozen different ways. I myself once had a similar copper jug. I could speak words of power and then store them in a jug until I was ready to use them. We need to make my soul weaker. How do we do that? How would I know? I've never encountered a problem like this before. Normally, the soul has to be strengthened so that I can endure the separation from the body without slipping away to Pharasma. Zacharias cracks his bony knuckles, then sighs. Then he continues in a more conciliatory tone. The problem we are facing is not easy, and I see no solution at present. But if you wish to gain mastery over death, you must first gain mastery over yourself. A candidate for immortality must have patience and self-control. Wait for a solution to present itself, be attentive, and use discernment. You will find the answers eventually. Until then, you'll just have to wait. Okay, before you disappear, can you tell me how the crusade is doing? Zacharias smirks arrogantly. That pathetic fool Galfrey had the sense not to let an opportunity go to waste. She's made every effort to build on your success by launching an offensive to the west, and she enjoys somewhat greater popularity among the soldiers than you do. Ah, crap. However, I doubt that comes as a surprise. The common folk have never been able to appreciate those above them, and mediocrity always despises greatness. As for your ziggurat, Galfrey ordered an attack against it, but I sealed the door and dealt a swift death to the first 24 attackers. They took the hint, and the Crusaders left me alone after that, focusing instead on the guards posted around your fortress. Ugh, I see. Okay. Okay, I understand. Be vigilant, student. Okay, fine. Interesting. So things are all coming together now, huh? Hand of the Inheritor, how you doing? Champion. Regarding our mission, I'm listening, champion. I have reasons to believe that the hindering crystals were mined right here in the mines. The angel flexes his wings, so the source of our troubles, these powerful crystals, can be mined from the soil of the abyss, as if they were just ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious, but this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic power did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the name of the person who was in charge of the mines, Hepsamira. Hepsamira herself. Anger rings in the hand of the Inheritor's voice. I know her. She's an old and dangerous adversary, a Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it is the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Darrazand, were just officers of the Abyssal Army, whereas Hepsamira is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think that what she is capable of doing with them. A dying succubus told me about the conflict between Nocticulas and Baphomet's servants. I am not at all surprised. The alliances between the demon lords are usually fragile, and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage, no matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance. We must learn more about what is going on. What if I try to use my power to open those old portals? Alas, that is unlikely to work. Those portals are unlike the seal in Drezen. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you will either destroy them for good or open the path, but not to the place where the portal initially led and where our quarry fled. I've got a key to the portal that the demons who mined the crystals apparently used to leave this place. Let me take a look at it. The angel examines a flat piece of clouded crystal. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. Okay, sure. I've learned everything I want to know about this place. It's time to open the portal and press on. Then let's begin the pursuit at once. Hand of the Inheritor exclaims fervently. Okay. Oh, that's the portal. The portal begins to glow brightly, and the hand of the Inheritor gestures forward, his hand clenched in a fist, onward, wherever this road may lead us. After approaching the portal, the angel freezes. Heaven above, just look at that. I see the pattern of sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the midnight sky. This is Alushanira, the damned city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were heading. You think you're quick, eh? Well, I am quicker. Uh-oh. Oh, he took... Uh-oh. Crap. The angel's blade is just a moment too late to touch the skin of the demon who rushes into the portal. That cunning creature has stolen our key. The portal is inactive again. I swear, even the lowest of the abyssal creatures are disgusting and despicable. How did an angel let a freaking dretch steal his key? Okay, fine. This portal is a Alushanira. What could this mean? It means that we'll be looking for a particular clutch of demons among thousands of their kind. Alushanira is a real demonic metropolis. It's huge and macabre. It is a little safer, or rather a little less dangerous than the other corners of the abyss. Lady Nocticula loves having visitors, including those from other planes. She does not like it if her guests are dying every day in her city, but if it happens quietly and without too much attention, her black heart won't even skip a beat. We must be twice or even thrice as careful in this nest of sin. Okay, activate the portal. I've got the second key. Okay, the demons' plots cannot stop us, but we still haven't had much success encountering them. That is why we must make haste and move forward. Well, we have to move onward altogether. I do not think that will be necessary. We need an outpost in the abyss, and it will be best if we build it right here, far from the larger demonic settlements, and close to an active portal that will allow us to return here at any time. All your companions that are currently unoccupied should take care of guarding and setting up the camp. Oh, okay. Okay, sure, cool. Let's go. Let me tell you something, champion. We are not going to Alushanira, the city of cunning and seduction. As sad as I am to admit it, we are unlikely to find our enemies and the Nahindri crystals they took without the aid of the denizens of this hideous place. If Hepsamira has something to do with all this, we'll need another demon that matches her power. We will need to find a way to make contact with one of the city's rulers. On that point, we now know that there is a conflict brewing between Nocticula and Baphomet. I will not be welcome in this dark place, but I prepared for this. The angel seems truly proud of his plan. I will cast a spell on myself so that not a single denizen of this plane whose soul is devoted to evil will be able to see or hear me. Invisible, I will follow you and protect you from all dangers and temptations of this place as best as I can. And the demons will be unaware of my presence now. Let us go by the light and the sword. Alright, let's go. I should have probably tested that portal where it goes. Yeah, oh, whatever. Well, you know what? I think before we explore any more of the abyss, I think that's going to do it for this episode, actually. We did a lot, actually. We went to the Midnight Fane, we conquered it, we killed Darrazand as well, and Minagho got slashed up pretty good as well. That's nice to see. And yeah, we killed Yaniel. Yeah, pretty successful episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye for now.